is the 1 seed back on the table for the New England Patriots? This is the Foxboro Report, brought to you by 1 in 100. If you're looking for cheap tickets to Patriots games, Celtics games, or other events, you've got to check out 1in100.co. They can get you into the building for the price of a pizza or an ice-cold beer. Again, that's 1in100.co. All right, Evan, this isn't college football. Yeah. No algorithm to pick the 1 seed, right? The best team's going to earn it.
Yeah.
As of right now, it's still the Kansas City Chiefs, but after their loss last night, it puts Los Angeles right in the mix.
Yep.
Houston still in the mix there with, what, 3 losses, 4 losses? And, of course, the Patriots with the 2 seed right now. I think after the loss to the Dolphins, we're all saying the 1 seed was out of the question.
Yep.
But you look at the Chiefs' schedule, they still got to go to Seattle on Monday night, which they've had trouble on the road against
really
good
tough
teams.
Environment.
Right. And then at Oakland to end the year. Oakland almost got them a couple weeks ago.
Seattle's playing great ball right now.
Could be the last game at the Black Hole for the Raiders.
Yeah.
Before we get to the Patriots,
Yeah.
let's just say overall, what are the odds that the Chiefs get caught by anybody?
Well, I think they're pretty high right now because the Chargers are nipping in their bud right in the division.
Right.
This is one of those things where there's so many permutations, right, of just ways that this could go. I mean, there's only 3 weeks left. Obviously, only 2 games left for the Chiefs and the Chargers. But even still, all the strength of victory stuff, the conference record, the common opponents, there's just so many time breakers that go into this that can get jumbled up depending on win losses in any given week over the next 3 weeks. That it's pretty confusing to just like sit here right now and say, okay, if the Patriots go 11-5, 12-4, how does it look? But I think that the Chiefs right now are in that Andy Reid zone, right? Like every year, the Andy Reid comes out really hot, and I think that this year it got extended a little bit
longer
because of Patrick Mahomes, right?
Tyreek Hill,
and everybody. But this was the exact same team last year that really burned out in the second half of the season. This year, it seems like Mahomes' addition and MVP caliber play that he's giving them is kind of elevating them past what Alex Smith was able to do. But this is kind of when the league starts to catch up to Andy Reid a little bit.
All right, so looking at it from the Patriots' point of view, the Patriots actually need to be rooting for the Chiefs at this point, believe it or not, because
they have that head-to-head.
Right, the Patriots have the head-to-head with the Chiefs. They also, think all the way back, they have the head-to-head with the Texans.
Yeah.
And
that
the Colts,
that week 1 game against the Texans with 50% Deshaun Watson or whatever that was, Rusty, maybe a little bit still hobbled by that ACL, is massive for the Patriots.
And let's remember, too, the Colts aren't totally out of this either.
That one is massive for the Patriots, too.
The Colts are not out of a bye yet. I think they're out of the 1 seed, but they're not out of a bye. And the reason they're out of the 1 seed is because the Patriots have that head-to-head.
Yeah.
So right now, if you're a Patriots fan, I think it needs to be anybody but the Chargers, right?
Right. Well, because the Chargers are going to have a few advantages over them potentially in conference record, strength of victory, those types of things. The Patriots have a very good strength of victory right now because they're beating the good teams and losing to the bad teams. And also, like I said earlier, it helps that they played Houston in week 1, who now have a great record, and they played the Colts and beat the Colts.
Remember, the Colts were bad when they played them.
The Colts were like still kind of in the dregs.
Right.
That was kind of the first game where they started to kind of show signs of life, that maybe they were starting to turn their season around a little bit, and obviously they went on a nice winning streak after that. Those early season victories against those good teams, and also having some of those games here at Gillette Stadium are definitely very helpful.
All those games were here, I believe, right? Houston,
Minnesota, Green Bay.
So, and that's where this week is so big. And Evan, you talked about, the common opponents and the strength of schedule. The Chargers beat the Steelers. So any hope the Patriots have to catch Los Angeles, which is kind of irrelevant, but not really, and that's getting way into the numbers. But the Patriots have to win this week to catch the Chargers because the Chargers have that win over the Steelers, and the first tiebreaker is common opponents.
The advantage for the Patriots, though, is if they do go have to play a playoff game in L.A., that's going to be almost a home game.
All Patriots fans.
I'm telling you right now. I live in
L.A. 15,000 Patriots fans in that soccer stadium.
There's definitely more Patriots fans out there and more Boston transplants than there are Chargers fans.
I don't think there's enough room in that stadium to fit all the people are going to travel.
Right.
Like I said, 15,000 is a joke. It's what, like 30-something thousand?
Yeah, it's a small stadium.
The StubHub Center.
It's like basically the size of Fenway in terms of capacity.
I can't believe that place could host an AFC championship. What do you think the odds are the Patriots save us from that and host one here?
Well, I think they're pretty good right now in terms of just, the Patriots have to take care of business. And it's easy to say. I think a lot of people are just assuming that week 16 and 17 at home against the Bills and the Jets back-to-back are, shoe-in wins, layup-type wins, which they should be, and they are.
Right.
But the Patriots have to take care of business this week against Pittsburgh. Let's see if they can play on the road. That's going to be a big part of this. If they're a team that goes 3-5 on the road, it's going to be awfully difficult to get a 1 seed.
If the Patriots don't want to have to play on the road in the playoffs, they need to win on the road this weekend.
How ironic is that?
Absolutely. This has been the Foxboro Report, brought to you by 1 in 100. If you're looking for cheap tickets to Patriots games, Celtics games, and other events, check them out at 1in100.co. For Evan Lazar, I'm Alex Barth from Gillette Stadium. Thanks for watching.